Hey everybody! So today I thought I would do the BookTube Newbie tag. I saw this the other day on Judit Potter's channel, and I really love the idea of it, and since I'm new to BookTube, I thought, hey, why not? I'll give it a go. So the first question is, why did I start this channel? Being home for the summer, there's really not too much to do. I'm going to babysit some and hopefully hang out with some of my friends, and other than that, I really don't have a lot going on. And I love reading, and I'll probably spend most of my summer doing that. So I thought, why not? Why not start a BookTube channel and just kind of talk about the different books that I read and give my opinion on them and suggest different books for other people to read. So the second question is, what are some fun and unique things that I can bring to BookTube? I think that BookTube is such an awesome community, and I'm really not sure what I'm going to bring to it yet. I'm hoping to kind of just put myself out there and give you guys my opinion, and hopefully you guys will like it. Other than that, I really love the BookTube community, and I thought it was such an awesome way to get involved in it. So here I am. Third question is, what am I most excited for about this channel? I think just kind of showing you guys the different books that I read. I am such a book nerd. I'm an avid reader. So I think just getting to read and then talk about what I'm reading and giving my opinion on it and making new suggestions, I think that's just really awesome. And hopefully hearing back from you guys and hearing what y'all think about the different books that I read and what books you guys are reading. I would love to hear that. Question 4 is, why do I love reading? Oh man, reading is just so awesome to me. I find reading for me is kind of like my escape from reality, I guess. And when I read, it's like entering a whole new world. Especially fantasy books. They're actually my favorite kind of books to read. And I think that's because anything can happen, and you have all these different characters, and they're not all human. Sometimes, there's fairies and goblins and valkyries and all these awesome mythical creatures that just come to life, and the way that different writers write them is so inspiring to me. So yeah, that's kind of why I love reading. Question 5, what book or book series got you into reading? Now this is tough for me because it wasn't necessarily a book or a book series, it was more so a person. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Workman, she is the person who got me into reading. She taught me how to read and then always encouraged me afterwards. She would always bring me different books to read, and my mom likes to joke that I completely skipped reading picture books and went straight to chapter books. I don't know how true that actually is, but I think it's pretty cool that reading has just always been a part of my life. Now the first series that I do vividly remember reading is the Harry Potter series. I have read them way too many times, more than I'd like to remember, but they're the first books that I actually remember reading. So yeah, question 6. Okay, this one's actually kind of 2 parts. The original question was, what questions would I like to ask my favorite booktuber? I really don't know. I don't think I have any questions for them, but my favorite booktuber would probably be Pullin' Bananas 20, Christine Rico. I think she is hilarious, and her makeup is always great. She's funny, she's interesting, and I just love hearing what she has to say about different books. I guess she's also part of the reason that I decided to start this channel, was because I just thought it was so cool and I would love to do what she does. So the second part, this question is one that Judit Potter actually came up with. And it says, what can we expect from my channel? A lot of books. I love reading, and I just kind of hope to provide you guys with an insight into what I read and what I think about what I read. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it and give me some feedback and tell me if y'all have read the books that I've read, or if y'all are going to read them, or have even heard of them. The last question is, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? So I think that one of the big challenges that any, upcoming YouTuber faces is just kind of putting themselves out there, deciding, okay, I have this channel, now what do I do? How do I get people to watch my channel? I know for me, I've been posting my videos on Twitter and Tumblr, and hopefully some of you guys will watch it from there. I will leave the links for my Twitter and Tumblr down below in case you guys want to check me out on there. But I think the other hard part is kind of just putting myself out there. I'm an outgoing person, but I'm also a really shy person. And so sitting here in front of my camera, kind of just talking to myself, it's a little scary, it's a little frightening, but it's exciting too. And I'm hoping that, you know, by putting myself out there, to gain some more confidence in myself and just, you know, be comfortable in my own skin, and hopefully you guys will be comfortable in your own skin. So I think that's it for the BookTube Newbie tag. I would encourage any of you guys who are new to BookTube to either, you know, watch other people's newbie tags or to, you know, let me know what you thought of this. So something else I thought I would do today is, the other day I went to the library because I am a giant nerd and the library is like my second home. Last summer I spent so much time in the library I was starting to feel like Hermione. Probably going to happen again. So I wanted to show you guys some of the books that I borrowed from there, and you will probably see these books again in an upcoming book review. So the first book, the one that I'm currently working on, is called Valkyrie Rising. It's really good so far. I'm on page 82, and I love it. Like, I will probably spend the rest of tonight reading it because it is just that interesting. It's so amazing. The woman who wrote it, Ingrid Paulson, it's actually her first novel, so I commend her. She has done a phenomenal job on it. The next book I borrowed is called Salem Falls by Judit. Now, Judit is an amazing writer. I have read The Storyteller, My Sister's Keeper, The Pact, and a couple others. She always interests me, and she always just does a phenomenal job. She tugs in your heartstrings, so I can't wait to read it. The last two books I got are actually part of a series, and I'm hoping to read the series this summer. The Magician and The Alchemist. Now, last summer I read the first book, The Alchemist, and I loved it. But I never got a chance to read the rest of the series, so this summer I'm going to try and read all of the books. I'm not even sure how many there are, but that's my plan, is to read all of them. I'm going to start by rereading The Alchemist, and then start on The Magician and see what happens, because from last summer I remember how much I loved it, how interesting and funny it was. So you guys will probably see a bunch of book reviews on this series. Alright guys, I think that is it for today. I will see you guys soon. Make sure to like this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, bye!